Between a lady who stood by you when you had no money and the one you met when you became wealthy, which of them will you marry?
If she's with me, well, I have nothing, with a full mind, then I will go with her. But if she's one leg in, one leg out, looking at the possibility of things getting better tomorrow, to be sure she will stay. But she might not be fully interested, waiting until the money comes. In that case, if I find out she's waiting for money, then when the money comes, I will kick her out.
Some men believe that most women would rather date or marry a man who is financially stable than stay with someone who is hustling. But such is not always the case. So we are on the street as usual to ask, between a woman who stayed with you when you had nothing and the one you met when you became wealthy, which will you marry? My name is Dolakma Modeni. Stay tuned to Legit TV.
Obviously, I will marry the one that stood by me when I had nothing, because she saw the best in me. And you know, they say women can be seen as prophets. So if she was there when I was nothing and we are up there, so I should see it as a sacrifice on her own part and marry her instead of the one that saw me when I'm made. Probably that one does not know my background.
Okay.
Yeah.
But you know, there's something that comes with, you know, having money.
Yeah.
You begin to see things differently. You know, you can spend money on whoever you want, whatever you want. Are you sure you would not
Like wake up one day and say, oh, I'm tired?
It's natural to get bored with some things, but you know, at the end of the day, you have to match reality with what your mind thinks. It's a psychological thing, anyways. What your mind might be thinking at the time might not be what is good for you in the longer run. So I think most of the time, I don't get carried away with my feeling, because emotion can expire at any time. So you just face reality and stick by the lady that has been there before you.
What happens, for example, you stood with a man when he had nothing, and when he became wealthy, he decided to take in another woman. How will you feel?
Actually, we are a woman, we can't cheat nature. I'll feel bad, but in reaction will made me to know what to do. If he's still standing on, it's my right, I'm a man, and this one, that will determine what I'm going to do then. But if it's that pleading, apology, feel that he has really hurt me, it's determined.
Okay.
So,
okay, so for example, he wishes to get married to you,
okay,
but at the same time, he found taste in another woman.
okay.
Will you agree for him to take in a second wife?
And you know, Islamically, my own belief that we more than wife, but the situation still warrant. Am I fully satisfied in terms of financially? My children, are they very okay? Before you say you want to go for another woman, going for another man means you want to share the responsibility in two. If I'm okay, money, food, everything, shelter and everything, I can.
Okay. So in summary now, you don't mind if he takes in another wife.
Yeah,
so far he has provided
for me. If I'm okay, financial shelter, my children are okay. Not that we are managing. That's it. And I'm going to have it's not only I want my right to the state so that I won't feel I'm managing. You have the more money, that's why you want to go for another. So that's my own philosophy. I don't know for others.
Yeah, it depends on the circumstances. The woman I met when I had nothing, it depends on disposition. But the woman can stay with you half-heartedly. Even though you are not worthy, she might be with you one leg in, one leg out. She might not be fully committed. So it's on the side of consideration to be sure that the investment of trust is complete. If she's with me, well, I have nothing, with a full mind, then I will go with her. But if she's one leg in, one leg out, looking at possibility of things getting better tomorrow, to be sure she will stay. But she might not be fully interested, waiting until the money comes. In that case, if I find out she's waiting for money, then when the money comes, I will kick her out. I won't stay with her. It depends on the trust investment. Marriages and friendships are about trust. If the trust is total, then we stand. If trust is not total, then there's no deal at all. But when it comes to having to make money, money itself is the root of evil. Because many women will come around when you have money, not because they love you or they have interest in you, they love the money. In that case, you can only juggle on a mathematical principle of knowing either she's still coming around to make contribution. Because you might still have money when you are getting married, and the woman want to get married to might still make more contribution to you to get more money. That means she's also a plus. She might also be a positive influence to increase your capital base or to enhance your happiness to get more money. In that case, I might really want to be interested if she has a positive tendency to my happiness and to expanding my financial resources. But if eventually on the total consideration we are not convinced that she has any plus to make, then she has any role at all. She has no role at all to make. If she has no role, she becomes parasitical, become a major parasite who want to also really see what they can get out of the matter without making effort to make what they can put into adding value.
The one I met when I had nothing. Because she was there through my ups and downs. So I think it's normal I'll be with her when I make it in life.
And you?
Okay, there's a saying that says that if you want a woman that you need, get a woman when you don't have anything. But if you just want any woman, make money, you can get them.
Okay. So what about this woman that stayed with you when you had nothing? What if she has some attitudes that you cannot pull up with? Would you still continue that relationship?
Yeah, I can compromise because she compromised when I had nothing. A regular woman could have left. Like, that's enough reason for a woman to live your life because you don't have anything and she put up with it. So why can't I put up with her own?
And you?
Okay, it depends on the attitude. Because there are some things I can't deal with. So if she has those attitudes I can't deal with, and I try talking to her, and if she don't change, I would leave.
Oh, okay. So for you, if she doesn't change some of those attitudes, it's a deal breaker for you. You'll go ahead to marry the other woman that you met.
If she doesn't change and it's not something I can deal with, I'd leave her.
I still go with my point because, like, we stayed when I never had anything. So it will look as if I had something and I changed towards her, and I won't want to create that impression.
By the special grace of God, the one I'm with today, we suffer together. In fact, we eat orap popo. You will believe that. When she has twins, we are nothing. But today, by the special grace of God, she's a lady. So to God be the glory. Thank you.
Okay. Sir, please, can you share with us some of these experiences so that youth out there can learn?
Yeah, my advice to those youth of today is that they should be patient and pray, because there's nothing. He that turned the captivity of Zion around, there's nothing he cannot do. Because we believe, just pray and believe in God. What God says he will do it, he will do it. Don't hurry above your shadow, because once you are in a haste, you are leaving your shadow behind. Whatever you are doing in life, you have to go with your shadow. So once you are leaving your shadow behind, then you have nothing to write off.